conversation between Leon from Fairy Tale and Victor would be like? Lovely.
Probably be something like, I'm madly in love with Julia. He said, well, you know, if you ever decide to go the other way. I do like your gray hair. We have that in common. Does anybody happen to know, by the way, why Russians are drawn with gray hair all the time? I can't figure that out. I don't know what that is. Is it but it always looks
it's
sort of grayish.
Just as pale blonde.
I don't know. I don't get it. Well, the Japanese obviously see things very differently than the rest of the world. Because they draw some weird stuff to represent people. Back here.
Just now knowing that you've done some live theater, what do you think would be Kyo's reaction if somebody asked him to perform Shakespeare?
Fine! But soft! What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east. Juliet is the sun. God, this is stupid! Back here.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
Favorite Disney movie? I'm sure it's probably a musical. Whatever it is. Right? Probably animated.
Oh, that really narrows it down.
I don't see. I have mixed feelings about Disney. Disney, on one hand, is genius and beautiful and wonderful, and they have their formula down very well. But it is a formula. So after 40 years of Disney, you will probably look at it a little bit differently too. And you look at Disney and go, they are a monster, aren't they? They're no telling how many relationships they've ruined just by all the princess crap they've put out. And now they've got their hands in Marvel and Star Wars and just about everything else. So there's that thing of I have such fond memories of all of the feature-length motion pictures that I saw when I was a kid. So it's hard to say I hate them. I don't hate them, but I've had enough of Disney for a while. Maybe let other people do some things from time to time. No, we want it all. And that's kind of what I think of Disney. They're like, nah, we shall own the world. We'll put 2 other worlds on top of this world so it can look like Mickey. Because we're Disney. The galaxy needs to know that we own everything. Right here.
What do you think the saddest scene from Orange was?
The saddest scene from Orange is when Kakeru finds his mother's cell phone. We did have a great outtake from that though, because first of all, Monica nailed the crap out of that. But I think I mentioned yesterday, it was one of those shows that, the actors take what they do pretty seriously. So they want to at least mentally be in that place. Which, by the way, I think is why so many actors have drug and alcohol problems. Nobody that's in Orange, mind you. But I really do. And I discussed it with Micah a lot during that show. Because here's the fact of the matter. I don't know how many of you know this, but it's true. Your body doesn't know when you're faking it. Your brain doesn't know when you're faking it. You fool yourself when you're faking it. So if you're really depressed, if someone's acting in the capacity of being someone who is very sad or very depressed, chances are they're going to go home that night and be like, why am I so depressed? Man, I'm bummed out. Well, it's because your body doesn't know the difference. So what I would do is I would always try to sneak in little funny things here and there at the ends of scenes. So that way after whatever heavy just happened, there'd be something funny that happened right after it to make them laugh.
Yeah.
To kind of suck them out of it and go, ha ha, gotcha. And that was one of those scenes. Because Monica's reading it, and Kakeru's looking at it, and then at the very end of it, you know, she finishes off what she's saying, and his hand, you know, he goes, so what we did is I had Monica read it, and she nailed it. And at the end I said, okay, now say, P.S., show me where your mouth is. So by the time when we got to it, and we did it, the first time, because most of it's her, his is just that one reaction at the end.
Yeah.
So I let him do that the first time we played it, and she goes, P.S., show me where your mouth is. And he goes, oh my God, stop it. I can't believe you did that. I was like, oh, I did it. You need to get out of your head, buddy. It's going to bring you down.